Hello, YouTubers. In this video, I'm gonna show this LG washer. Um, I believe it's a 5.0 capacity. Let me see if I can corroborate that. Yeah, I believe it's a 5.0. Uh, this is gonna be a testing video, which I'm gonna put all the it's two like queen size blankets and a couple blue jeans and socks in there. Yeah. So let me run the cycle. As you can see, this is a full load, and let me see if it finishes okay. I'm gonna pause the video in certain parts that are not very important because my phone won't record longer than 50 minutes, I believe. So be aware of that, okay? But I'm gonna show you. Okay, we got normal, high speed. Let me see what. No, actually, this is belt. I'm gonna run a bulky since these are blankets, but on cold water. All right, there. So right now it's sensing. That's why it's shaking like that. That's normal. Actually, right now it's fixing the motor position to engage the transmission. Now it's getting the close wet, and it's gonna sense when it'll shoot a little bit of water and then it stops putting water, and it's gonna sense it when it's wet, and depending on those measurements, that's the amount of water it's gonna need to put in. See that? I consider this a good low size senses on the according on the water level. It looks okay, but the kind of movement it seems to be a little slower than a Samsung. To me, it looks like LG does this movement right now. That's what it's doing. I have to pay attention on the full cycle, but Samsung usually goes a little longer towards one side and then it changes the direction, and that seems to me like it does a better job washing. It gets cleaner. Yeah, clothes gets cleaner like that when you make a little bigger movement than that. But let's see how it comes on the end. So now it's pumping up the water, and I want to see how it goes on the balance beginning. Okay, it shaked for a couple seconds, but it seems to be stable without any awful noise. It didn't hit the walls of the thing. Okay, let it stop again. See, shakes, but it fixes the weight acceptable weight. It won't take too long to fix the unbalanced weight. Yep, heavy load without any problems. Send to the highest speed without any delays. So once it's on this speed, it shouldn't go back. There's no makes no sense that it goes back on the remaining time. So it's gonna stop and it's gonna refill the water for the rinse. Draining the water. Okay, just finish pumping out the water. We got 11 minutes remaining. I'm gonna try to document how to behaves on the at the end, which is the part that some washes fail. Like I said, I'm testing this one to see if something goes wrong. Then yeah, I will fix it. Apparently, it seems like it's going through without any problems. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the phone there so I can clean up the surface where I'm gonna take the clothes when it's done. See, like I said, this is a normal heavy load, and that's how it should behave. There's no reasons for the washer to be shaking or showing any errors or going back in remaining time. If your washer does something different, like if it shows an error or goes back and it shows UR and then it begins to fill up water again or something, then that means something's wrong with the washer. It could be some miscommunication, it could be the suspension rods, or also the MEM sensor or the Hall sensor. Even the Hall sensor can do something like that, but also the main computer. All right, so because this is a heavy load, it could be a smaller load or just a sheet or just the a sweater and it should be done like this. It shouldn't take too long, and it shouldn't go anything wrong. No awful noises or anything like that. If your washer is doing like awful noises and it wibbles, it shakes a lot or something, that means you need to get it fixed. Don't look further. You need to call the technician. Now, let me tell you, most of the LG models, uh, most of them are good doing the wash, but some of them are, it seems like they don't wash really good. And that's one of the reasons I'd rather go for a Samsung than an LG. Both of them are very reliable, but also LG seems to be a little louder when they spin, and that's normal. I dig into what was wrong with it or why is it doing that, and it looks like the the bottom of the LG washer. See this? This is the impeller thing, the blades, the little blades, and on the bottom, see those protuberance. That's what it makes the an LG to be a little louder than a Samsung. Samsung seems to be a little flatter. It's a little, the surface on the bottom it looks almost flat. That's why it's a little quieter than this. So that's only like air pushing out of the, the anti drum. So you hear something like like that. That's normal on a LG washer. On most of them, probably they'll fix it later. But the existing models, like 2016, 17, 18, and 2020, still sound like that. So don't get scared. That's normal on an ALD. Okay, it's got 5 minutes remaining without a problem. In all the videos I upload, they're usually like that. Samsungs do the same thing. You fill up a normal heavy load wash load, and it should finish without any problems. If it goes back, then I put just a little bit and see the difference, and according to that, that's where I do my estimate of what the problem is. With different sizes, sometimes it tells me that it's either the suspension rods or it's something electronically inside the electronic system, like either main board or the clutch or the man sensor or horse sensor. All right, even a defective motor or a loose motor, even if it's if the router is loose, it can cause an error. So, depending on what I see through the cycle, that's when I take the decision of what to do. But at the end, a washer should finish just like this one, without any problems, without delays, without errors. So remember, if your washer is doing something like that, something on something that is not usual, then you should call a technician. Uploading videos on YouTube don't get any better. It won't fix your washer like that. You need to put money on it. The things don't get repaired by itself. You need to call the technicians. All right. I'm not trying to be rude, but the most things run out. They got a spending life, and when that's time, that depends on how much you take care. So when that happens, you need to put money. You need to spend something on, technician. Call a good technician, something that is got a good reputation, and they'll get it fixed. They'll get it back to work like this one. Yeah, and I'm listening to David Gilmer while I do the testing video. I hope you don't bother my music. Alright, so it's almost done. I'm gonna shoot this, but I'm gonna say bye already because I'm gonna end up the video as soon as I show you what is inside the washer. Alright, so take care. It's the end of the weekend. If you drink, don't drive. Take care, and if you don't know how to fix washers, call a technician. 1 minute break. This is already slowing down. That's about it. It's done. So let me show you what this is. So this is a medium blanket. Another one. A small blanket. This is like a single size. We have the blue jean. Another blue jean. My pajama. Rain jacket. One of those light ones. This is not a heavy one. And a few towels. These are the towels I use to clean up my washers and dryers that I put for sale. Okay. And that's about it. I hope you liked the video.